Hello again, friends! And you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 195. Oh, the fun that we will have here today. You want to talk about a loaded break? It's about as loaded as it's going to get. We've got 23-24 Engrained, Spagoo, Ice, and Ultimate, 22-23 Ultimate, 24-25 Skybox, and a 24-25 Series 2 tin as well. Get a quick cough out of the way and vamp for a couple minutes, waiting for a few people to come in. Aloha to you, Chris, and to Brad. Welcome into the break. Should be quite a bit of fun, as per the usual, of course. We have a couple trades that we'll announce. Obviously, as we go through Talos Yvonne drink. Yeah, well, I don't know why anybody would want to pass on the two-time Stanley Cup champions, but I guess. Nice refreshing drink. You don't get to know it until they pay me because I need a sponsorship. So if somebody wants to give me a sponsorship for our breaks, that would be excellent. I don't care. I don't care if it's a drink. It's made out of your own basement. I will make sure to put that on there. Hello, Eva. Welcome into the break. I'm doing absolutely sensational, my friend. I hope that you are as well, too. Trevor here, too. I forgot something pretty big that's right in front of you. We did the team selection. I had an Ovechkin card to give away, and I totally flubbed it. And not only that, not one of you mentioned it either. So I feel like we all completely forgot about it. The Ovi card, it's already been decided. So we had this bad boy in our case. It was a free giveaway for whoever landed on number 8 in the team selection, for obvious reason. And the winner of that was John Steves. So Johnny, a hearty congrats there for you. You have won the giveaway of the free Alex Ovechkin rookie card. That pretty much pays for a break spot right off the hop. Willie's excited, and so are we. So that is going home with you no matter what. We'll squirrel that aside. Maybe we'll put it right here for now. There we go. As you can see, people are putting numbers down. Why would they do such a thing, you say? Well, if we can get a number that's on a short printed card, you will win a prize. The way that works is that if we pull a card, let's say it's number 8 of 99, and if you guess number 8, as long as you liked this feed, this stream right now, you gotta hit that little like button. I'm very vain and I need your attention and your adoration. So as long as you hit that button and guess the right number, you will win a prize. It'll be that simple. Guess a triple digit number like Bill just guessed and you'll win double the prize. Why, you ask? Well, a triple digit number is much more difficult to guess than a single digit number. Imagine that. A couple trades that we do have to announce. As mentioned, Downtown Dale Trades got absolutely fleeced by Yvon Duguay. Dale sends the Florida Panthers to Yvon and in return gets the Dallas Stars back. Hey Conrad, I'm happy to see you be able to join in. Number 66 it is. The other trade, hopefully some karma finds his way. Brad had Pittsburgh and knew that our resident breaker Chris McCulley is a Penguins fan, so he approached Chris and said, you know what, I will trade Pittsburgh away from Minnesota to make sure that he can get his team. So they have done that as well, so Brad sends Pittsburgh to Chris and receives the Minnesota Wild in return. Aside from that, we get some people kind of peeking in here like I'm a monkey at the zoo, which I'm kind of used to at this point. Just keep it positive. You guys know the drill. Make sure to keep the comments going. It makes my job a heck of a lot easier when you guys are talking as well. Gives me something to feed off of, something to vamp off of, whatever it may be. And chat amongst yourselves. If I don't have to necessarily constantly entertain, I'll take that all day. I'm just kidding. You guys know that. All I ever do is talk, and you know I love to do it. So here we go. We'll kick off with Event 24 UD Ice. We did Ice last week. It was the 24-25 version. We pulled a Tim Stützle double color patch auto at a 49 that actually went to Chris, so he made out very well that go. Ice is one of my favorite products. You're going to get a couple Ice Premiers per box, and then of course we're looking for those exquisite cards. Those exquisite cards are those real thick 180 point stock cards that we definitely want to see if we can find. Brad, no matter what, you're getting a box one. How about that? The hang time. That should be a punter in the NFL. Oh, 23-24 Ice. We've pulled a couple 1-of-1s here in the past. We pulled the Seth Jarvis RPA, and we pulled a Brock Besser 1-of-1 as well. a decent chunk of stuff to go through. Once we do ice, we'll probably dive into our tin and see what we can find that way. This year's ice cards all had a horizontal type of look to them. You got Gabe Valerdi, Braden Schneider, and Pyotr Koshatov. Kicking us off is a guitar pick, The Death of Winter, featuring Gold Caulfield. So it gets Montreal on the board, which I believe, yes, belongs to Downtown Dale Traits. Your green parallel, one in every box, is Owen Power. I shouldn't say box, I should say pack. And then your base rookie is Devin Levi. So the beautiful part of ice and metal, which we'll get to, is really that. You get a base rookie every pack, you get a green parallel every pack, and then you get your insert. It's not one of those old school kind of, 7 base cards and then 1 insert sort of style. So a decent chunk of value you can find. It looks like a nice Premier is on the way. We got JVR and Lucas Reichel, Robo, and then we're going to Ice Premier number 1 out of $7.99. We got a goalie. We'll get a little bit of focus here on this real quick. And that's one of the guys that we're looking for, Yaroslav Askarov. He was the RPA we pulled when we did our 23-24 Cup, the big slab. So 312 is the number we're looking for. If you have number 312, you know what to do. Kirill Marchenko and William Dufour, former Sea Dog. He's going to be your base rookie. Bringing up the rear. The beat goes on. I don't know about you guys, but I am absolutely amped up for the NFL to get going again. Fantasy draft coming on Wednesday. There we go. So we've got our first 180 point. So our exquisite card. So we're going to take that one, and we're just going to put it aside right here while Willie will keep an eye on it. And then we will open it as soon as we're done the packs. So we're not going to wait till the very end or anything like that. But we're going to open up the rest of the packs. Just because if it is one of those beautiful patch autos, it can be anticlimactic, if you will, to pull that right off of the hop. Your base cards are the Breadman, the Thrill, and Josh Morrissey. Bobby McMahon, a beautiful hit for Toronto. The violet, purple, fuchsia, magenta, whatever color they want to call it. That is a rookie card for McMahon. Those purple ones are fairly tough hits. Your green is going to be everyone's favorite Italian Finn, Matthias Michelli. I can do better than that. Hopefully we pull another one. And Nikita Nestorenko is your base rookie, bringing up the rear. Yes, it's going to be wild Thursday. I can't believe the Eagles are only favored by 7.5 against Dallas, to be honest. But it is a divisional game, so you never know what's going to happen on that one. Get the Chiefs and Chargers after that, and then, of course, your full slate on Sunday. Hopefully my Jags can rebound a little bit. Hoping that Travis Hunter is going to be all that. They got Carolina week 1 at home, so for the love of God, this might be the first 1-0 season Jacksonville's had in a while. Braden Point, Brian Russ, Cam Atkinson, Ice Premier number 2 on the way. It is Michael Kesslering out of 999, 830 of 999. Hit there for Arizona. Everyone's favorite rat in the whole wide world. This is what you're giving up, Dale. Jeez. What an awful trade. Yvonne, you lucky son of a gun. Beautiful green parallel for everyone's favorite Chewy. Hey, and a Bedsy rookie. A little sneaky hit there. Fredgy, you have Chicago, my friend. So anytime you find Connor Bedard and the word rookie on the same card, you gotta be happy with that one. So that was a gorgeous pack. Brad Clare, welcome into the break there, my friend. Sorry you weren't able to get a spot in time, but I'm happy you were able to still attend and hang out here with us. Right? Keep forgetting these are horizontal. We got Andrei Kuzmenko, Mo Sai, and Matty Beniers, 2 back-to-back Rookie of the Year winners. Well. As we mentioned, you want Bedsy and rookie. We'll go through real quick. Another nice one. Marco Casper, green rook. Your base rookie is Jonathan Grood and Mr. Grood. Well, there you go, Fredge. Number 66, which I believe Conrad had mentioned earlier. So, Conrad, as long as you've liked my feed, so I know that you like me, I will make sure you get a prize. A beautiful Bedard rookie. How can you go wrong when it's out of 5.9? It's short printed rookie card for Bedsy. Like, you literally can't go wrong with it. So we'll pop that guy there. Conrad, I will mark your name down here. Hold on. Prize. Prize is there. And Conrad. Ta-da. Oh, Chris too. Jeez. You guys are bleeding me dry prizes already. Ta-da! Congratulations to our prize winners. And Fredgie, heck of a good start for you there, my friend. Once again, I cannot overstate, once you get a short print Bedard rookie, it doesn't matter what the short print is, you've got a short print Bedard rookie. So 2 Bedsy rookies for sure. And we still have half the box and whatever that big chunky monkey over there is as well. The beat goes on. Hopefully we can keep the good times rolling. Got both of our ice premiers early on. PEI zone, Noah Dobson is your first base. We've got McJesus and Quinnigan. I gotta open these always slow because of these kind of die cut ones. Here's your Def of Winter. Typically you get 3 per box, one of them being a rookie. This one is Matthew Kessel with the St. Louis Blues. Sonny Milano is your green, and Stanislav Slovil is your base. Stanislav. And look at you guys. I appreciate all the positivity. Like, look at, like, already, I know it's already scrolled up, but Chris, Yvonne, Chris B, Chris M, Brad, Bill, like, you guys are awesome, right? To me, if you're a Fredge, it feels pretty good when guys are like, hey, man, that's awesome. I'm really happy for you, right? That's the whole point. We just want to have a good time, and you guys always make that easy. Halifax's favorite son, Sid the Not-So-Kid, is your first base. Bo Horvat and Roman Josi. We actually end up with another purple fuchsia magenta violet with the toughest spleen in the league, Mark Stone. Hiding behind that, your green is going to be Philip Grubauer and Billy Sweezy, which sounds like a horrible rapper name, Billy Sweezy. I always say Philip Grubauer's name like that because I always think of SNL's McGruber and Philip Grubauer being called into the test of action and maybe always finding a way to not pull it off. I think we get another die cut here. So once again, Mark Stone, Cale McCarr, and UC Saros is here. We have AM34 as your guitar pick, your Def of Winter. Hiding behind that, your green will be rookie Sean Farrell in Montreal, and Matty Nyes, your base rookie for Toronto. Matty Nyes. Tuning in from the golf course. Good luck, all. Lucky number 12. Sounds good, Dale. Oh, yes. By the way, folks, Dale wants to get everybody together to go play golf. Come one, come all. Doesn't matter who shows up. He wants everybody there. So if you guys know when you want to get that set up, make sure that you try to narrow down a date. He mentioned to me yesterday on Monday, which it's a tougher day for parents, I'll say, being the last day at home before school starts. I can't believe school's already 2 days away. Holy boys. Most wonderful time of the year, am I right? Michael Bunting, Tyler Toffoli, and the first man to touch the Stanley Cup in 2024 and 2025, Sasha Barkov. Isn't that right, Brad Wade? Behind that, a beautiful black-white. Those are typically short-printed. Lucas Reichel. It's very, very hard to see, but right there in the top in the middle, it is out of 99, and it is number 5. So it is a very solid hit for Fredge yet again. A sophomore card for Reichel. And if you have number 5, you have won a prize. Aaron Ekblad's number 5. Shane Pinto playing some Pintendo. And Simon Edvinson is your base rookie. Simon Edvinson. I say first man touch the cup. I remember, Brad, there was one day last year where I was always announcing first man touch the Stanley Cup in 2024. Yvonne's number 5. Holy crow. Let me see here. And I always say Barkov first man touch the cup in 2024. Brad tells me, what are you going to do in 25? I say, well, I'm just going to have to update it. Say the first man in both. And I did. That caused Brad to not join the breaks for a while, which is fair. I kid. We continue on, and we've got something half thick here, some sort of swatch. So let's do the same thing, because we only have one pack left. So we'll open up the last pack. I figured for now you moved on. Brad, of course not. Why would I do that? If every team got their turn at the cup, you only get it every 32 years. You think I'm going to miss some opportunities to do that? My goodness. Come on, man. Come on. Peyton Krebs, Timmy Stew, and Hubie Doobie Doo. Hiding behind that is yet another purple, Roman Josi. And then hiding there, Orno Durando and Jacob Peltier, former Moncton Wildcat, Jacob Peltier. All right, so we've got 2 hits to look at. First one will be that Little bit of a thinner one, but it looks like a jersey swatch. They can be rookies, they can be vets, etc., etc. We've got Evgeny Kuznetsov as our blanket. I didn't sniff, you did. A little bit of focus. There we go. Oh, we're back to horizontal tan with an orange. Looks like we're going to New York. Hey, that's quite a nice hit. The newest Montreal Canadian, Noah Dobson. But if you have the New York Islanders, he's coming home to you. Beautiful little swatch there for Dobson. Quick peek there at the back. GameUsed, of course. You guys can't read that whatsoever, so I'll bring that into you a little bit. There you go. GameUsed. Excellent. 2 more Cleveland pitchers placed on non-disciplinary leave. Were they running a gambling ring in there? Yeah. I'm much more worried about the Blue Jay bullpen than anything else there, Chris. But Mason McTavish, your green, and Hakito Haros is your base rookie. If you think that's racist, it's not. That's just how you pronounce his name. I thought it was hilarious yesterday. They spent all of SportsCenter talking about the Blue Jay bullpen and how they got to step up and blah, 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 blah. And then immediately you get a guy who comes in like Gosman, plays an excellent game, pretty much goes into FU mode. I think I could read his lips and say, okay, if I can't trust the bullpen, I'm not going to give him a chance to get in. Go 7 excellent innings, and then the wheels fell off. Oh, Hoffman. 3rd pitch home run, 4th pitch home run. Just classic, isn't it? It's you can't win. I feel at this point, they're going to have to put a guy like a Max Scherzer into the pen. Or if maybe you can shrink up your rotation to 4 guys in the playoffs, and maybe you put a Barrios in there, and then you just run 4 starters, and you get 2 main guys. Sir Anthony Dominguez should be the closer, as far as I'm concerned. Back to work with our thick card. That was Blue Jay talk. Jeff Petrie, the grade 8, and Robert Thomas, no, not the singer. We have an exquisite rookie. So this could be a few things. Could just be short printed. Could be an autograph. Could be a patch. Could be all of those things that I just mentioned. But we will find out together. And it looks like that classic yellow. If you have Nashville, I suggest you lean in close. And not anything other than numbering. Number 10 of 499. If you have number 10, you have won a prize. Walker Dueller is your green. And Brock Faber is your base rookie. So, not too bad on the ice. Short print Bedsy. The swatch was nice. No autograph, unfortunately, which ice is not a guaranteed auto, so to a reasonable extent, you can understand that. But we will see what we can find here as we jump into the time machine and try a Series 210. That's right, we typically don't do that stuff a lot. It's usually when I kind of design a break and then I go from thinking, okay, I've got $60 left that I want to put into it or that type of thing, and it typically then becomes a blaster, a tin, whatever. It's worked before. We've pulled a Hudson out of a blaster, we've pulled a Celebrini, we've pulled quite a bit of it. Sometimes a retail is all you need. If we can pull a Celebrini or a Mishkov Young Gun, your Flyer and Shark contingent are going to be very happy. There's a 3-card Dazzler pack, which we are looking for the very elusive Black Dazzler. That is 1 out of 100. And then from there, we have 8 packs from the Series 210. On average, there should be 3 Young Guns. You can potentially get a 4th. Canvas is there as well, and Silver Outbursts are also available in that product. So we will see what we can find. If anybody wants that Sidney Crosby Series 210, first come, first serve. So literally mention in the comments or ask for it when you're here. If I have it, I will give it to you. Free as free can be. So, back to it. Here we go again. We're not going to go through every base card when it comes to Series 2, but we do not keep anything. So if for some reason we miss something fancy, a variation, not that there is in Series 2, out of any product, we don't keep any cards. So you're getting it all regardless. Sebastian Aho, not to be confused with AEW's Riho, is going to be your glossy. Some bang for your puck with Erik Karlsson. And ooh la la, it's Tristan Jarry going into Walker Dueller territory. They should do an ooh la la card for Chelsea Green, is what they should do. I feel like that would be perfect for all of my fellow wrestling fanatic fans out there. Doop boop a doop boop boop. Doo doo. We have a Young Gun renewed with Jack Eichel. It's a decent photo of him. On a heater is Kaner, and Young Gun number 1 is Daniel Mizuel. Going to the New Jersey Devils, Daniel Mizuel. Not the droid we're looking for. But that's why we go back to the well and see what else is here. Rutger McGroarty. I bet you got 12 of those already now, Chris, but that is going there to you, having Pittsburgh. Kaboom. Brandon Scanlon gets the Rangers on the board, defenseman there. And Evgeny Malkin is the Electricity. And you go down now into your base with Sir Bradel Kachuk. 2 Young Guns thus far. Once again, we can get canvas and the like. Had some beautiful UC. So we had a nice UC Stars hard signed auto at a 30 last week. An ultimate. Well, canvas base card. This time it's Alexander Gorgiev of Colorado. We'll take it away to get a little bit of focus here. That's a pretty beautiful base card. It's a shame that, it's Gorgiev based off of who's there now. But, Philip Forsberg is your glossy, and your playlist features the Great 8. Alex Ovechkin. One side of the tin gone, back over to the other. There you go. A Speckle Medvei Mishkov portrait. A very solid hit there for the Flyers. The Speckle are definitely harder to hit than just the plain Jane portrait, if you will. And hold on to those, especially the Speckle. A Connor McDavid rookie portrait is worth like $60, and they didn't have parallels back then. So if you can get a guy who is going to become a bigger deal, that could easily go up in some value over time. The favorite name of 24-25, Shakir Mukhamadullin, is going to be your flat portrait. Obviously, you can see the difference between the two there. And then we also have welcome aboard, Skip. It's Liam Ogren with Minnesota. So a wild rookie for Sir Brad Wade. A trifecta of packs remain. Young Gun renewed is going to be Matthew Barzal. I guess that's behind him, no? Yeah. Fantilli and Ken Johnson on tour. And he's back again. Oscar back. Tell a friend. Getting Dallas on the board. So that gives a Young Gun for Downtown Dale Traits in Oscar back. 2 more packs to roll. We got our promised 3 Young Guns out of the 10. Nothing to mail home about, though. Not yet, anyway. Thank you for the memories, Mark Stone and Thomas Irvin. And a 4th Young Gun. So we have Oliver Kapanen. Once again, Downtown Dale Traits has Montreal. That gets him on the board as well. Quick look at the back. I always look at their birth year. That's always a big killer for me. If they're born in 96 and just getting a rookie card, that's not good. If they're born in 03, they got some upside. So you never know when it comes to that. Former Ranger Chris Kreider. But if you have the rags, he's coming home to you. Dale, beer are going down good. Dale's drunk driving on a golf cart, everybody. Why don't you tell everybody what course you're at so we can all stay away from it. Behind Mark Stone. Frank Nazar is your glossy. That would be a... I don't think it's a rookie. I think rookie is 23-24. Bang for your puck with AM34. And ooh la la, it's Stuart Skinner. So that is your 10. We do have our Dazzler pack, so 4 Young Guns overall. Can't get too upset at the 4. Once again, Black Dazzlers are the ones that we want, but any of your rookies would be bigger guys, of course. The orange are what are exclusive here to these packs, so we get Jesper Wallstead right off the hop, which is a low-key very solid pickup. Because, once again, not... it's either a rookie or a second year. John Carlson behind that. And a red sophomore card for Luke Hughes. Beautiful color match on the Dazzler. Dazzler, I'm quite the fan of the Dazzlers. That disco pattern that they have is something that Panini used to do quite often. But they are quite sharp when it comes to cards, for sure. So, the beat goes on. And we'll do our last box that has a whole bunch of packs to her. This one, box number 75 for you superstitious lot out there. And then we will go into the big boys, our Spagoo, our Engrained, and our Parrot Ultimate. Once again, we are 24-25. We know the names that we're looking for. There is much more to metal this year than just PMGs and Jambalayas. Your guarantee this year, which they did not do before, is either an autograph or a PMG. So that is nice to have on that end. But we can also find some elusive cards as well. Dark Matter or the Gold Bullion, they are 2 in a case. 2 in a master case. So they are very, very tough to find. Bob! I picked the biggest box for you. Much love, Bobbert. Bob, who typically takes part in each break that we do and takes a spot, has a heart of gold. We have a couple kids that come around, love to do art and that type of thing. And we have one little girl who typically does quite a bit of it. And whenever Bob comes up and makes a purchase, let's say it's, I don't know, let's say it's $50. Well, he'll get 55, and we'll take that money and he'll buy one of the art pieces. And we'll give that money to the little girl on the weekend, and her eyes just light up. She's in art class and the whole thing. She is probably all of 9 years old, maybe 10. So just sharing a nice story. There are some good people out there, everybody. Metal is very similar to ice in terms of the way that the packs are constructed. You'll get a base rookie in every pack. You'll get a high number card, which is going to be a veteran in an alternate jersey. And then you will get 3 base cards and then your insert. Bo Horvat, Nick Suzuki, and Robo are your guys. Hiding behind that is Drake Batherson, your counter poise. Counter poise with Stuart Skinner. And you have Zachary Bolduc hiding there in the back as your base rookie. Yes, the Dark Matter cards are quite sharp. They may not do the high number this year, actually. They did cut a card out per pack, but you also do get much more in this year's box, a la the Dark Matter and such. We've pulled those before. We pulled the Michkov Dark Matter, and I want to say the very first Skybox that we did, the very first 24-25 Skybox that we did. Hopefully we can repeat. Get some color peeking out. Neighbors, Zook, DeBrusque, and Timmy Stew. Hiding behind that is the Z-Force. Ever present in all Skybox products is Z-Force. Take it away. Get a little bit better look. The colors on it pop, especially when you get a team like looks like yellow like that. So Philip Forsberg and Akil Thomas. Akil Thomas. That's a good start. Michkov base rookie on the back. So if you have the Flyers, there are 2 Michkov rookies coming to you. I want to make sure I take my time here on the opening. Nothing drives me nuts when you're watching a break and somebody just takes it, opens it like a bag of chips, and just like hose into it and puts their thumbs all over it, and I just, I get PTSD. JJ Paterk, D-Lark, Coronado, and Tager hiding behind that. Alphabetical. T stands for Kachuk. And your aforementioned Matvei Michkov base rookie as well. So a couple Michkov rooks, as we mentioned, which are quite sharp. Another reason why Yvonne's just beating the wheels off of Dale in this trade. Another beautiful Kachuk card. What everybody's looking for, Dale. I don't know what you're doing. Eli Tolvanen, McJesus, McTavish, and Evangelista. Hiding behind that is some green. We have Zach Hyman with the silver shot, and your base rookie is going to be Vasily Ponomarev. This is the product that they did get in time. So he is in a Pittsburgh uniform opposed to Carolina. So if you have Pittsburgh, as Chris does, he will get that rookie Ponomarov. Let's continue. Once again, excellent back base rookie, Lane Hudson on the board. So Dale, you get another decent hit with a Montreal rookie. Not just any Montreal rookie, but Lane Hudson. Anders Lee, Zadorov, Logan Cooley, and Nikita Kucherov. Hiding behind that will be Search Engines with JJ Peterka. Down in the bottom, they can have autograph versions, and that's why there's so much white in that little bar, if you will. But just the more plain Search Engine. And then, as we say, the Lane Hudson base rookie as well. That is the left side of the box. Let's go to the middle. Huh. Well, that's going to be an interesting card to get into. Good thing I'm a professional. A professional what, you say? Good question. Willie Karlsson, Dylan Strome, Fantilli, and Brock Faber. Behind that is Justin Brazeau, a Boston Bruin prospect with that beautiful rainbow finish to it. And Cutter Gauthier and his Quack Attack jersey gets Anaheim going with a base rookie. I have to agree with you, Fredgie. Fredgie and I, we absolutely adore Skybox products in general. Fredgie's done excellent success on Metal Universe, which is a multi-sport, including a red Jumpman Michael Jordan PMG, which I won't even tell you what he sold that for, but let's just say it covered his box. Base card. Excuse me. Josh Norris, Martin Necas, Jonathan Marchessault, Gino. Z-Force time, Gavin Brindley. That is a rookie card for Columbus, so it gets Columbus going. And Brendan Brayson is your base rookie. Brendan Brayson, your base rookie. The beat goes on. We still have 8 packs to roll. Skybox down. They're opening up bizarre way. Almost opening from the front a little bit. Laffy, Hyman, willy-nilly, and Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon. Some beautiful speckle action there behind that. Unlike the Skinner counterpoise, a short print speckle version for Joey Decord. Gets Seattle rolling. Number 107, the number we're looking for. 107 to 199. Quite gorgeous. Quite beautiful cards. Fredgie is absolutely correct. And we have the Avalanche with Nikolai Kovalenko. Nikolai Kovalenko, actually. You're in charge of the knife, Willie. Alright. Luca Del Belouz is right behind. Morgan Frost, Shuffles, Zetterlund, Tyler Toffoli. Ooh, boys, we've got some missing corners, and I mean that in a good way. Ba-boom! There you go, Washington. That's the heater. That's what you want. The gold bullion. Only 2 in a case on average. And to get the great 8, that's quite a hit. Levi, that's going for you, big fella. That is an absolutely stunning card. It may look a little different, may look a little, I don't want to say odd, but don't be fooled by that one. Don't be fooled by the, it's a cool looking insert. People are chasing the gold bullions. Yes, 1 in 80 packs overall, so those are tough. They are very difficult hits, let's just say. And that is not our hit of the box. We are still expecting a PMG or an autograph, but we can get even more than that. So already Skybox, in my humble opinion, has been a success. But wait, there's more. We will continue through. And once again, congratulations to Levi. That's second time. Levi, last time he got Washington, fans of the break will remember we opened a box Ultimate and we pulled the 1-of-1 quad laundry tag. It was Ovechkin and Wilson and I don't know who else was there. Strome and somebody else was a few months ago. That went to Levi as well. So Levi's getting a pretty beautiful Ovechkin collection. Getzel, sophomore card from Matt Nyes. We got Kopi and John Carlson hiding behind that. Blast Furnace. Cool looking cards. Sophomore there for Matt Nyes, as I already mentioned. And Logan Morrison hiding there behind that. Pretty sharp. Pretty sharp. I mean, if you got Toronto, you're going to be happy with any nice stuff there, I'd say. And then we go to the right side of the box. So we have 5 packs to roll. Just had a 9 with a 5 putt. I think the beer going too good. If you mean that you hit a 9, I'm proud of you, Dale. That's probably twice as good as I could do. And this appears to be a PMG if I've ever seen one before. So that looks like a red PMG. Let's take this pack. We're going to put it right there. Keep it on cam, of course. Willie will watch over it. And we'll open up the other 4 packs before we get to it. That is more than likely your box hit. Your PMGs are numbered out of 100. But we'll get into a little more discussion when we get to that one. And unless that's a green one, which would be amazing. Pavel Zacha, Neon Leon, Leo Carlson, and Slav. Your silver shots with Brock Besser and Olin Zellweger. What'd you call me? No, it's just Zellweger. With your base rookie for the Quack Attack. Why is that? These packs are like on strike here today. Here we go. Jared McCann, Marchenko, Sergachev, and AM34. Behind that is your Gen Z featuring Wyatt Johnston. Every time somebody calls him Wyatt Johnson, I die a little bit inside. His name is Johnston. And Victor Mancini is your base ruck. The Ovi Bouillon is about $70 ungraded. There you go. Levi, you made your break money back already. The rest of it, you may as well just kick up your feet and see what other Washington gems that we can pull. That's what it's all about, right? I get it. You know, $65 for a team or like the 180 for 3 or whatever. Part of it is hopefully you guys find a little bit of entertainment value joining the breaks here with me. I know I do, just talking to myself like the old man in the sea. But when you get something that pays back your break, like, let's go, right? Chris Letang, the Breadman, Jordan Kyrou, and Kyle Connor. Hiding behind that is a rookie card for Lane Hudson. Prospects card, another hit for Downtown Dale Traits. Your base card is going to be Brendan Othman with the Rangers. Quick peek there at the back of that Hudson. Gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. Can never have too many of those guys. It's funny, couple Hudson rookies, couple Mishkov rookies, no Macklin. 2 more chances at a Celebrini, though. Devin Taves, Caden Gooley, Kevin Fiala, and Ryan Strome. Your prospect card is going to be Brian Hallinan with New Jersey, and Scott Morrow, your base rookie. Hudson will make up for a couple putts. Yeah, just tell me you're distracted, Dale. It's all good. So this is going to be the hit of the box, so it should be a red PMG. So we're going to go through the base cards. Joel Farabee, Kaner, Quinnigan, and you know that's a great sign when Downtown Dale Trait's favorite player is covering up the red PMG. Matthew Tkachuk will be our blanket. That's not too shabby at all. Devin Taves with the Colorado Avalanche. Bradley Nadeau is your base card. As always, we always take a quick second to look at Bradley Nadeau and where he's born, being a local boy from New Brunswick. But the main show here is Devin Taves. So those guys are numbered out of a hundo. This one number 74. The first 10 are green. So 1 out of 100, 2 out of 100, etc. are green. The next 90 are red. And when you get someone like Devin Taves, a Stanley Cup champion, a top line pairing with the Avalanche, a top line pairing for Team Canada with his mate, Cale Makar. Considering everybody who's in the product, like this could have been Fabian Zetterlund, for example. No offense, Fabian, but you're not who we're really looking for. So if you have Colorado, number 5, Jeremiah. So Jeremiah, who's got a trifecta of spots in the break. Colorado has certainly come through for you, my friend. So, excellent. Red PMG for Devin Tays. And that was just the appetizer, folks. So, the gold bullion, and really quickly, once again, Metal Universe, am I right? Talk about a slept-on product. Like, the gold bullion and a PMG, this year with a guarantee of a PMG or an auto, and you can get an auto on the PMG, has really elevated it, in my opinion. Short print Bibsy Rook, beautiful Dobson swatch, the very tough to find Ovi, but now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. So we have our Spagoo, Engrained, Ultimate, ×2, just 2 different years. We will now go with everyone's favorite cover boy in the league, Matthew Tkachuk, box number 47, because we don't have many of these left. So 4 hits per box, includes auto memorabilia and tech cards. Tech cards are just like a short printed card, if you will. We have 6 cards in this box, 6 in the Engrained, and 4 each in the Ultimate. So these are where the extra big bangers, if you will, can come from. And we'll see exactly how big of the bang that will happen here. Peter! A box full of 3. Here we go. Take a peek inside. Here's your sneak peek. Hard to tell. Looks like one very thick card, second to the front. And then you get into more of like a 75 point from there. So maybe we'll open this from the back as we go. We'll have to find that out. I'll open it this way. Keep it suspenseful. The beauty of SP GameUsed, it's not just about GameUsed stuff. It's about specific GameUsed stuff. It's about the jersey swatches from the All-Star game. It's about the neck cord from the Stanley Cup Final. It's about pieces of puck from the Global Series, that type of thing. So it is definitely a huge potential. Igor Shesterkin is going to be your first base card, 206 of 227, featuring that All-Star pose. Once again, we have a very thick card right here in the second one. I'm not gonna go touching it, but you can see a little bit better there. So I'm going to hide that one till the end and show you the very next one. That's not bad. Wayne Gretzky, I've heard of him. Best player to ever play in the league. 128 of 263. Short print Gretz. Man, what it would have been nice to have a little piece of swatch in there. But a short print Gretz, not too shabby nonetheless. And Trevor, you kept Edmonton on purpose just in case any Gretzky came out. There's a short print Gretzky for you. Hiding behind him, kaboom, is an autograph, which makes me even more suspicious as to what the thick card is. Henry Thrun. Thrun, now a Maple Leaf, who was just traded away for a box of pucks. Had so much upside. Obviously now being in Toronto, that's one thing. He's still a baby. And if you have San Jose, I would not be upset with that, because you get a rookie San Jose defenseman who's now playing with the Maple Leafs. Chandler Stevenson with a white swatch. So that is a game-used piece as well. And hiding behind that, that is Vegas, by the way, for anyone not sure. Luke Flip with the Chicago Blackhawks. So once again, that goes to Freggie with Chicago. And Vegas, where are you, Vegas? Trevor, you got Vegas as well. So not too shabby on that end. And now we find out what the big boy is going to be. I would love for it to be neck cord, Trevor, because those relic cards, they are expensive. I seem to believe that the neck cord ones are even thicker than this, so this seems to be like a 180 point, so don't know if it's going to be that or not. But I don't know which way we're going to have to go with this, but we'll kind of guess as we... Ooh. All right, pop quiz. Hall of Fame symbol inducted in 1993. Doom, 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 doom. That's a tough one. He would have had to look at a rookie who would have been playing as a rookie probably late 70s. This might be the Letterman card, which you collect all the letters out of a player and try to match them up over time. Inducted in 93, that could be anybody. I mean, let's be real. Only one way to find out, I suppose. Billy Smith. That's cool. 16 of 35 gets the New York Islanders with a gorgeous card. The T this time does not stand for Kachuk. No, it stands for the T in Smith. 16 of 35, as mentioned, that's Sasha Barkov's number 16. If you have 16, you have won a prize. And aside from that, as a reminder, number 206, number 128, and the jersey cards were not specifically numbered, nor was the autograph. So these are very sought after because of the short printed nature of them all. They don't do this stuff all the time by any stretch. We'll take a quick peek there at the back. I love the Hall of Fame logo all over the place, so that one is quite nice. It really accentuates the card itself. And if you got the aisle, we had... what else do we have? We had another good... Oh, it's right in front of me. I knew that. The Noah Dobson swatch. So if you got the Islanders, they're treating you quite well, if you will. And nice to see guys like Billy Smith continue to get the adoration of that team, right? I'm not saying that people shouldn't talk about Brian Trottier and Mike Bossy and such, but Billy Smith sometimes gets looked past, if you will. I'll turn my camera ever so slightly so we can keep Billy in the frame. And yeah, not too bad with that. That's Donnie. Donnie, you came in with the Islanders. Maybe not the hottest team to come in and get, but that Billy Smith has to at least get your money back, and a nice Noah Dobson swatch too. But wait, there's more. So not too bad for a box of Spagoo. Well, they have been crap ever since it was... I mean, you know. Time marches on, right, Trevor? But I'll tell you one thing. If you win 4 Stanley Cups, I mean, that's, I'd say, nearly impossible nowadays with 32 frickin' teams in the league. But when you win 4 cups in a row, I think you're good. I think you're good for a bit. If you can only get one every 32 years in general. Again, I'm not bragging, but Panthers winning 2. I mean, come on. Obviously, I won't win every year, but if they don't win for a while, I'm not going to complain. Memories, precious memories. A few Islander fans. Vince, who actually took this break off, is an Islander fan as well. Vincenzo. Oh yeah, I should probably tell you what we're doing. 23-24 Engrained. So readjust your thinking to 23-24. Okay. Engrained is very lumber focused in terms of cards, but the last couple huge cards we pulled were not lumbered at all. We had a nice Elias Pettersson out of 35, double color patch auto, and a Slavkovsky rookie, triple color hard signed auto from Slav as well. There's a ton of potential rookies in here because they had about a 5-year gap from when they made Engrained, so you can still pull cards like 1920, which we have done before. So, very chunky pack. We should get at least one autograph and some other fun stuff in there as well. And Yvon, that's for you. Don't want to give away the back card if I can help it. There's your sneak peek. Some of these boxes have multiple or 7 or 8 cards. This one does appear to have 6. We have one thick one in the back, one very thick one in the middle, and obviously you can see the back one. There was no real way I could get around from that. So just for the fun of it, since we got an ebony memorabilia, let's show that one off. Your base card. There you go, Chris. That's cool. Ron Francis at a $2.99. One of the most underrated players to ever play, especially on that Penguin team. It's not just about keeping up with Yags and Mario. It's about being that driving force. It's about being the Barkov of a team, or a Kopitar or a Bergeron, right? You need that spark plug. Number 90 of $2.99 is what we're looking for. I will now show off the back cards as it was spoiled. And it is a beautiful patch, 15 of 15 for Yuri Patera. That goes to Trevor, of course. That patch is quite interesting. It's not like... It's maybe like a little piece near the shoulder, maybe? Like, it's not popping out, per se. It's like a dimple in the patch. But quite a bit of gold. And you're going to love that black in there to really accentuate the gold to it as well. So, 15 of 15 for Yuri Patera. We'll put him on display as well. Plot that right there. That's a really nice patch. that is really nice. I mean, come on, 15 of 15 rookie. That's pretty solid. Not to be confused with wrestling legend Ken Patera, but Yuri Patera is here. Oh, Brad, you get prizes too, eh? Everybody wants prizes today. Everybody's looking for something. Brad. Oh, I just broke my pencil. This is your fault, Brad. Your prize is coming out of my pencil fund. And there you go. These are actually Mike Fisher's pencils from Upper Deck Collect the Best. So please, nobody rat me out and tell him that I broke his pencil. We're just going to put that back in there. Going to pinch the lead a little bit. And he can think he broke it himself. Okay. That's what I would do with my kids. Back to work. So we still have that one chunky card that should be an autograph, typically on that carbon fiber stick. Behind Ron Francis, Luke Evangelista. The rich get richer for Nashville. No, his name's not Richard, but is Luke. Our favorite televangelist, Luke Evangelista. It is out of $3.99. 146 is the number we're looking for. If you have number 146 and have liked this feed, you have won a prize. Behind Luke, Lil Gouda, 37 of 49. Trevor Zegras. That is an Anaheim card all day, even though he may not be there now. And that is one I'd hold on to if I was you. This is make or break time for Ziggy, and especially if he can get along well with guys like Mishkov. He's got his buddy there, Draisaitl. There's really no excuse for Zegras to not hit at least 30 goals this year. Am I right? And now we're going to that thick one. And, ooh, well, that kind of spoils that, I believe, but let's go from this way, if you didn't see. So I believe that the card that this is going to, I think the guy's on the golf course. And it is indeed Sean Farrell, the Montreal Canadiens, 125 of 149. Little initials on that carbon fiber. Typically get one of these per box. Maybe not the name that we're looking for, but still a beautiful card nonetheless. I do like that he chose blue to really kind of show up on that as well. And one last card hiding behind Farrell, and it is another autograph, so a triple hit box with our double patch, and it is Aiden McDonough with the Vancouver Canucks. So that goes to Peter. Peter is here enjoying his free spot. Peter went in with the freebie, and he is leaving with a hard-signed rookie autograph for Aiden McDonough, in addition to still 8 more cards to come. So not too shabby at all. The Yuri Patera, definitely a nice one. But in terms of a box of Engrained, that's pretty powerful. Short print Francis, Evangelista, and the very short Zegras out of 49. Patera, 15 of 15. The McDonough, hard-signed auto. And, of course, the Sean Farrell, short print hard-signed auto as well. Sipa Badla. Congrats, Peter. Very, very nice. All right. Oh, Dale, it's never enough, is it? I'll tell you, my daughter's asking for a nice Caulfield, though. Well, you can tell your daughter to take a spot in the breaks. I'm not trying to threaten her. I didn't mean to pick up a knife and start waving it around. Maybe I did, actually. And then maybe she could get a little luck going her way. So, 2 more Ultimate, and then we go home. 22-23 and 23-24. I will very quickly tell you guys for next week, our break, of course, is planned, and we are doing not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 of the brand new clear cut. 24-25 clear cut. We're doing a 5 away of those. We're also, if I remember right, we're doing a box of ice, some Skybox again. I think we got some other bigger boxes that we got in there as well. And our giveaway for next week is a gorgeous double color short print out of 35 Matthew Nyes patch card. It came out of SP GameUsed, so it is a very specific type of card, if you will. But that will be the giveaway. So this week, of course, the Ovechkin Victory Rookie. Next week, a double color patch of Matt Nyes. We had it in our case for $65. Well, we were going to, and then took it out. That would basically pay your break spot if you get lucky enough to hit that. The winner will be determined by hitting number 23. So hitting Matt Nyes' number 23. Whoever gets that in the team selection will get it. And if you bought a spot for next break, you get a chance to win a free spot for that break. So we will be doing that in a separate video following this break. It goes up typically within 10 minutes of when this feed ends. And we will give away a free spot, everyone who's involved. Not too thick, but once again, as I like to remind people, last time we had a real thin pack, there was a McDavid auto at a 15 in there. So there you go. And yes, sir, Trevor, the crapshoot is on his right. It's the blunderbuss of hockey is clear cut. Just shoots crap and garbage, and we try to pick out some of the gold that would have came out of it. People are loving the new clear cut this year. They seem to have trimmed the roster a little bit and made more of a focus on legends. There's a lot of guys that are new to the product or that haven't signed as much, guys like Chris Chelios and such. So we're looking forward to the clear cut on that one. And Trevor, that is for you. All right. Now that the commercial break is done, let's finish off with our 2 ultimate. And it looks like I'm going to assume that those are 2 cards at the front with one thick one right there in the middle. It's impossible to see on the camera, I know, so I'm trying to narrate. And then maybe another 75 point on the back. Ultimate is typically 1 auto, 1 mem, and then 1 additional hit, which could be an auto, a mem, both, or a short print tech card. And a sophomore card for Laffy. 77 out of 99. If you have Paul Coffey's number 77, you know what to do. But a decent hit there for the Rangers. We're going into another thinner card. And we'll do a slow roll. Find out what's behind that. Ultimate signatures. White Bucket, 67. Crack Attack. And it's Morgan Geeky with the Seattle Kraken. So Seattle, owned by Johnny, largely getting skunked on this break up to this point, but he puts a little chicken scratch on there, and it's a hard signed autograph, not numbered specifically, but autograph equal autograph. So we'll take Geeky and we'll put him over there. From here, because we have a very thick card, I'm going to show the back one first, and we'll save the thick one after. It's going to be a quick reveal. Lucas Reichel, another hit for Freggie. Chicago is treating him well this week. 56 of 599. If you're number 56, you know what to do. That is a rookie swatch for Lucas Reichel as well. So I know you had a very nice short print earlier, Fred, when it came to Reichel. The card ice at a 99. But there's another one. Again, a rookie card for him. And then we will show off the chunky monkey, if you will, hiding behind Laffy. Ultimate rookies is what we want to see. White Bucket. Hard to make out the number. Could be 8, could be 38. I'll let you guys take a peek. I'm not sure what's on it, but that just pops. It just comes right off. It's just a little cardboard residue, if you will. Wow. Well, well, well. How about that, Mr. Freebie? Peter, who took part there, I have no idea what that is. It comes right off. Maybe take a quick little microfiber towel to it to get everything else off, or we will, of course. That is a sneaky 3-color patch. Hard to tell, but there is green resonating from that corner. The white, and you can make an argument for a couple shades of blue. Hard sign for Niles Amon. 81 of 99. And Peter, this card is completely gratuit. That means you pay nothing. There's a quick peek there at the back. A stunning RPA for them all. Very, very nice. Very nice, darling. Gorgeous, darling. There we go. Put that bad boy on display. Put it right in between Billy and Ovi. And there you go. That's why we do the free spot, right? You get to come in, you get to have some fun. And yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. And then there was one. 23-24. Box number 81 for you superstitious folks. We'll give her a crack open and we'll see what is in our final box. If you'd like to get into next week's break, we would absolutely love to have you. All you got to do is send us a message. Let us know that you want to go in. As a reminder, our breaks are always planned 1 week in advance. So even if the break fills up on Wednesday, I already know what's breaking the following week. So definitely get in on that guy. And once again, bit of a thinner pack, but I think we just made out well on the last one. So we'll see what we find out of that. And Chris Bigelow, Chris McCulley. Who knows? Maybe you can share it. That is for you. Oh, boys. Oh, my boy. Let's see what we've got here. Tristan Robins gets the Sharks rolling again. Once again, thick card, second to the back. Hard to tell, I know. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. Tristan Robins behind him. Same shtick as before with a one auto and such. We have a rookie. Logan Cooley, hard signed. That's how we do. Big time hit for Jeremiah. Arizona's been getting largely skunked. Not anymore, though. And that is a card we're going to take a better look at. The camera gets fussy with these acetate type cards because of the reflection that can be made with them. So we'll make sure that we get some real nice lock here. Still with that classic kind of Kachina. Come on now. There we go. Logan Cooley. Took some time on that auto. Auto number 92. Not specifically short printed, but obviously I think we all know Logan Cooley is a certified stud. Let's be real. Major hit for you, Jeremiah. A hearty congratulations goes out to you. Quick peek there at the back. There you go. Already a success when it comes to this box, if I may say so myself. Plop Logan Cooley there. It's going to be a difficult 3 stars of the night. Once again, we will do the thick card at the very, very end, which is pretty much right now, but we got one more card to show. More than likely will be a jersey swatch. Quick reveal. Matty Nyes. Excellent. So the card we are giving away next week, double color of this man himself. It is a rookie swatch out of 349. If you have Toronto, that is something to get excited about. We've had a couple decent Matt Nyes ones, and that goes to Mario. Mario C likes to keep it clean. I think Mario C was a BC boy, wasn't he? But Matty Nyes, beautiful swatch. Take a quick peek there at the back as we do. There you go. I gotta tell you, Matt Nyes, there's no way for me to say this. It's not going to be insulting to Maple Leaf fans, but it really is meant as a term of endearment. Matt Nyes plays like he doesn't belong on the Maple Leafs. Like in the playoffs, this kid was just constantly rolling. He was the one I was most worried about, and then he kind of was playing at 40% in the last game. But Matt Nyes, he does not give up. He's got the grit, he's got the intensity. And does that mean that I'm saying some other guys are giving up in Toronto? Yes, it does. Too many passengers, am I right? All right, Matt Nyes is going to be a little bit tougher. Let's see here. Let's move Niles over there. Let's move Matt there. Don't want to... Too many hits, folks. Too many hits. Plop that back a little bit more. All right, and then there was one with Tristan being our proverbial blanket, if you will. Get some focus on that shark logo. Pull it back. Find out what's inside. Looks like a horizontal. Is he an Arizona-born boy? Matty Nyes, I believe he is. Yes, Phoenix, Arizona, just like AM34. I learned today that Logan Cooley was from Pittsburgh. I did not know that. Alright. I'm assuming this is a horizontal card, but we're going to find out together. There's some ink. Ha! He's back. Back again. Tell a friend. The rich get richer. Chandler Stevenson. Vegas looking quite good here today. I don't know if that medallion is supposed to be that far off center right in the middle, but they put a little manufactured medallion in there. Let's just say it's supposed to be like that. And beautiful hard signed. And yes, unfortunately, Dale, I guess you were right in general. No big Panther cards came out. But here we are, I suppose. So Stevenson, hard signed. And there you go with a beautiful hit on that one. And to me, I look at that type of stuff like it's an extra card, right? We did not need to get 3 autographs out of it. But the fact that we did we'll certainly take it. And not too shabby at all when it comes to that. All right, well, we'll do a quick overview, if you will. Our 3 stars of the night are nearly impossible for me to figure out. The short print Bedsy, the Ovi, the Nyes are all gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cards. To me, well, I guess let's do it this way. Tie between third are the 2 cards right in front of you, Yuri Patera and Niles Amal. Your 2nd star of the night will go to Billy Smith. As a beautiful throwback for Billy Smith. And Logan Cooley, this guy right here, definitely, in my humble opinion, a hard-signed rookie autograph is always a tough card to beat. And beautiful Logan Cooley. To get a name like that definitely is nice. So I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys did too. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate all the kind words there, guys. I love doing this stuff for you. Once again, next week's break being filled now. If you want a chance at the new clear cut and a whole bunch of other goodies, all you got to do is get a hold of us. We'd be more than happy to have you in on that break. For the don't forget, free spot to be given away, so don't go too far away from this page. If you bought a spot for this break, you have a chance at it. And we will catch you in 10 minutes. And then from there, catch you next week. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the holiday tomorrow. And for all you parents like me, good friggin' luck. It's back to school.